Nactoria metoma, you mean for tell me say that since 1934 Tobago have get carnival? 1934 is joke, Tobago have carnival since before that, but today I'm going to talk to you about February 17, 1934, when the Tobago Times, which was a Scarborough-based newspaper, ran this article, King Carnival holds court. Now, 88 years ago, Carnival would have been the Monday the 12th and Tuesday the 13th. And the article starts off talking about how basically the Carnival in Tobago showed marked improvement this year. There were many more bands than former years. The tone was higher and the behavior was good. They talk about the fact that the police do not at any time during the entire 2-day event had any problems controlling the surging crowd. Now the articles say that Monday was tame. But you see that Tuesday? All manner of vehicle piling to tongue with its human freight, their words, not mine, right? And saying that Tuesday was when things really kick off, the real bacchanal. They say people come in chanting peculiar ballads and even some had mournful ditties. They say by midday, King Carnival was fittingly enthroned. Now, the newspaper talked about how some bands made a departure in dress from former years, right? Of course, while Indians and devils predominated. But they also talk about one man who created so much laughter in the crowd because he was dressed as a priest and literally giving people license to misbehave for carnival. And of course, it can't have no carnival without speech band in Tobago. So they say the speech band with their cock hat were very evident for that year's carnival. Yes, the newspaper also talked about a band calling themselves the Belgian Boys, right? And they were dressed in native attire of Belgium. Them Tobago people not beg their creative, eh? And that band, the Belgian Boys, is who won the Tobago Times Carnival competition. Yes, they held 2 competitions. They held one for Best Dressed Band, which we know now was won by the Belgian Boys, and another one which was a singing competition. The singing competition was judged by L.A. Peters, and L. Carter, and a Gio Daniel. And 3 bands took part in the competition. But guess what? You know they get tied for first place? First place went to Shamrock of Mason Hall and Metro of Scarborough. Later in the afternoon, they had fetes and parties all over Scarborough. And the article ended with this poetic paragraph. As midnight approached, King Carnival was sumptuously feted, and at the stroke of 12, he laid his scepter and crown aside. His short reign had come to an end.